talk about it with National Trial Attorney Michael Jaafar, who is standing by. Michael, I know you have handled tons of pedestrian injury cases, and they're unique compared to car accidents where cars are lined up, they run into each other in a certain way. Everyone can be different, but that video, that's supposed to be helping the defense, but it does show a tail light shattering when it impacts with an arm.
I was hoping you would say that, because I was thinking the same thing when I was watching it. I thought, wait, is this supposed to be helping the defense or the prosecution? This completely, bookends the whole entire prosecution's theory, right? And it shows the consistency of what the prosecution's theory is. So here's the thing. Pedestrian strikes from the front of the vehicle are different than pedestrian strikes from the back of a vehicle, especially when you talk about an SUV. If he were struck, for example, at 24 miles an hour from the front of the vehicle, truck or car or otherwise, he wouldn't have the injuries he has now. He would have organ damage. There would be injuries to the vehicle on the hood and on the windshield, not necessarily on the windshield, on the taillight. But in the back of a vehicle, especially a truck, you're only going to have injuries to the vehicle that are consistent with taillight damage, potentially the spoiler damage at the top of the truck, right? And so all of the stuff is consistent. You saw the dummy spin around. You saw the arm. You saw all of the stuff. What does the expert want the jury to believe? Like, if we're being realistic,
but is that going to kill him?
John,
that dummy's still standing.
No, but it spun in one of the images, and what we know killed John O'Keefe was him hitting the ground and having blunt force trauma to his head, right? And so the vehicle itself hitting his arm would have spun him off. It wouldn't have killed him. But what would have, and we know that John O'Keefe survived the vehicle collision by at least a few seconds and died later on through, the blunt force trauma got him to the ground, and then the hypothermia is what eventually did him in. So it would not kill him, but it would do the damage necessary to get him to where he was. And so I believe that this video is consistent. Look, Dr. Wolf's theory of, the rear taillight damage and how it worked, this is helping the prosecution, in my opinion.